I regret buying this shoe, and by the end of this video, you'll know why. Alright, look, this is the Air Trainer, Travis Scott Air Trainer. This is the brown colorway. This is from about 4 years ago. It released in 2022. I spent $200 on it, which is way too expensive. And guess what? I wore it a few times and now I never wear it. And for some reason, a lot of people are just not buying Nike right now. But I'm going to talk about a little extra segment of what's going to happen with Nike's future and where the value is in today's market. Alright, let's get into it. So this shoe comes with some very interesting materials, and when it came out in 2022 I really liked it, and I had picked up the Air Trainer Travis Scott Saturn, which was very expensive and still is, but a super nice shoe. I'll be doing a review on that eventually. I was just kind of not spending my money very smart. It comes with some corduroy, some like more rigid materials, as you can see right there, and then it's really different. Inside of here, in the tongue, you also can find a zipper because there's a secret pouch, and then this thing, which I don't really like. It's just kind of ugly if you look at it. I mean, nobody really wears these. There's never been cool collabs or anything. This is a backward swoosh because of Travis Scott, but of course they put on the inside, which makes it like a lot less cool, and it creases really bad, as you can see right there. That's a terrible crease. The bottom is flat, so you have no traction. You're gonna slip. Yeah, it's not very good. The market overall with collectibles and sneakers like this and other ones, as well as trading cards and other stuff, has really shifted in the last few years, and I think eventually it will definitely get back to sneakers, but right now it's more leaning towards Pokemon cards for sure, and just trading cards. So you could see this as it's harder to resell stuff. The prices are down though, so that means if you want a shoe like this, you're gonna pay less for it. I paid $200 for it, and now you can get it for like probably $100. They're selling for like $100 used on eBay. Definitely depreciated. This is not a shoe I should have bought, and that's why I'm making this video of a shoe I regret buying. And honestly, I have a lot of Nike shoes by now. This whole shelf right here is all Nike shoes because Jordans have just been cool for a long time, but now it's sort of changing. But I don't regret any of them except for this one, really. And this pair of shoes was bad for a few different reasons, the price being one, but also another thing is that the style is just a very like utility type of style, like a hiking boot, and the shape is just like small, and it's just not really a good style for me. So if I can't put it together well with different outfits, then it's just not gonna work. Before I go into the next point, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. You probably already are, but just make sure you're subscribed if you like the videos like this. I did actually think that these would go up in style or up in value, just because they're a Travis Scott, and if you look at the majority of Travis Scott Nike releases, they always go up in value. Maybe not in the last year or two, but before that, and when this released, they definitely went up. So I mean, I thought they would be a cool shoe, but they just turned out not to be. Another cool thing about these is they actually have this sort of thing that goes on it. I don't know what you would call this, but it has labels, and then on the other side it's just this color, so you could be like minimalistic. And then it says Cactus Jack right there. I realized that I was really just buying more into the name of Travis Scott, which I feel like is something that has been going on for a while, and probably the main reason why Nike is not doing as well now. Because if you think about Nike, they're not actually that innovative with their designs. You look at most of the shoes that I have, and they're mostly retros, which just means that they're putting out stuff that they were putting out a long time ago. It's nothing new. and I think people are getting tired of that, that old style, that old look, and they want something more comfortable first of all, because this shoe, I mean, most people don't buy this, but most of the shoes that Nike puts out, and especially Jordans, they're not that comfortable. So people don't want to wear them. People are going for cheaper New Balances and sometimes even knockoff things. But I feel like knockoff Jordans are probably not selling as well because the prices are just way better now. A lot of people like Nike because of the crazy shoes that they've released over the years. The undefeated Jordan 4s, the Wu-Tang Dunks, I think. What else? I don't know. It's on the top of my head. I can't think of it, but um, a lot of these shoes, like the Freddy Krueger Dunks, these are very exclusive. A lot of these shoes brought a lot of built-up hype and also super high pricing to Nike, and brought Nike just exposed to the market, and just really the reason why Nike was so good. And one of the main issues why just this reselling and the value of shoes is way down is because they re-released pretty much every shoe that was a grail. The undefeated 4s were going for what, like $40,000 or something, like crazy. They haven't released everything, but they re-released pretty much every shoe that they could that was a grail. So at this point, we have the undefeated 4s, we have the Wu-Tangs, we have the Off-White, even though it's not real Off-White. Ultimately, re-releasing stuff that people only liked because it was rare, that really didn't help them, just gave them more sales, and that's really not the right thing to do. Gary Vee said,
what they should have done was they should have bought up all the originals in the secondary and then created ways for people to get them. And there's golden tickets following legal sweepstakes laws. And every one of us knew that we could get an actual $50,000 pair.
And then also, I want to clarify that reselling is what's really dead. It's not the sneakers. It's like, if you watched my SneakerCon video, you would have seen I sold Jordan 4s for $300. And if sneakers were dead, that wouldn't happen. They would be like $50. It's only certain shoes that are reselling for money. And then on top of that, Nike hasn't been doing much else like new with their brand. So, I mean, people just got bored pretty much. The Mine 001 did pretty good. They sold out every time, and they are reselling for a lot. But I think people were bored with that too. So, yeah. So if you compare Adidas to Nike, I'm pretty sure they're doing more sales. I'm pretty sure they are more popular than they've ever been, and that shoe is selling for probably $1,000. Probably, I'll put it on screen, but it's a lot. Okay, I don't think any recent releases from Nike are doing those type of numbers, and a lot of new Adidas shoes are really doing really good, and that just goes to show Nike needs to copy what Adidas is doing right now, because if they want to win and they want to get all these customers, then they're gonna have to do that. In the last month, there hasn't really been very good releases on the sneakers app, but I think that's all I have to talk about for this video, so make sure to subscribe and tune in for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.